All right, so we are live online. Welcome, everyone.
Yay, we're back in the studio.
Yay! Ballet Basics with Taylor.
All right, well, you said you've been watching a ton online, so you probably know like the usual warm-up, but I'll just go over it like super, super fast. We're going to start facing the bar. Okay. We're going to start facing the bar, and we'll just do with our right leg first. Half and full and half and down. 2 pushes. Down and push. Roll through. Other side. Half, full, half, down and push. And push, and then we roll through. Plie, roll up. Reverse the roll through. Plie, heels up. Stretch. Down. Reverse the roll through. Plie, turn active first. And same thing in first. Half full, half down, 2 pushes. Half full, half down, 2 pushes. Roll up, reverse, roll up, reverse. And then we'll do a stretch. Forward, back, twist. And I'll talk you through it too. Forward, back, twist. We'll grab our knee, we'll pull up to our shoulder. Circle around the ankle. Circle around the ankle. And then we'll just finish there. And I'll kind of go through it as well. But facing the bar, our belly button pulled up and lifted. Our tailbone heavy going down. Here we go. Open, little press up, lower, tendu, 2 fit. 2 demis, our plie to save our knees. Here we go. turn in, we'll stretch forward. Come up, a little port de bras back if that feels good to you, still in parallel. We'll rotate back to first, we'll plie, we'll roll through, and then we'll find the balance in first position. Yeah, so tendu, turn in, turn out, flex, point, close, plie, stretch. Same thing side, same thing back, and then 4 tendus to finish the phrase. And then we'll stretch. Really making sure as we go side that the toe stays in line with the toe of the standing, but we don't want to go too far side, otherwise that turn in happens. All right, first position. Really articulating the foot against the floor. 7, 8, tendu front, turn in, turn out, and flex, reach point, first and plie, side to the side, in, now reach the heel long, reach the toes, good, in, plie, taller, to the back, pressing, in, out, flex, and plie, 4 side, working the foot against the floor, good, maybe a little curve down low, and we turn it, and stop the knees to come up, and then we pull it back out, and come up, turn back out, we'll roll through, and find the balance in first, good, lift it up, squeeze down, short, release the waist, and plie, and finish, good. Good, we'll go left. Make sure as we do the turn in, turn out, that we don't let the hip move with it. We just want the leg to rotate in that hip socket. To the left. Heel leads. Turn in. Good, turn out. Reach the heel long. Point. Close. Release. Stretch to the side. Heel lengthens. To the back. Yeah. And flex. Point. First. Plie. 4 side. Working the foot against the floor. And turn it. Stretch forward. Stop the knees to roll up. Big port de bras back. And up. Turn back out. And we'll roll through to find balance. Feel the arch pressing over that center toe. Lengthening the lower side. And plie, finish, good. Take it to a tendu from fifth. So we'll add a port de bras if that feels good. If not, we can just keep the arm side. So optional port de bras. Oh, wait, no, never mind. We're gonna keep the arm side for this one. 1, and close, and 2, and close, and 3, and close. Peeled up to coupe, and fit. Same thing side and back. 3 tendus. Out, close, put a little bit in front of us. Close, scoop it up to coupe to the back. Back, close, back, and 3, scoop it up, place it down, and then 4 side, 4 tendus, always changing. 5, 6, 7, then we start from the back. 3 tendus, 3, scoop it up, place it down to the wheel. 3 tendus to the side, peel that foot up, place it down. 3 tendus to the front, coupe down, 4 tendu side, and then we'll plie, cross it up to susu, and then we'll balance in susu with the arms up, making sure the arms don't get too far behind us. You want to be able to see your pinkies and our peripherals. So 3 tendus in a coupe front side back, and then 4 tendus. Arm side. Here we go. 6, 7, and 8. Down, down, down. Heel it up. Place it down. And stop. Back. Scoot up the leg. And down. Good. Back. 2, 3, open. 4, arms up, hip high. Good. We have those elbows open, keeping the pinkies forward, lengthening that lower spine by sending the tailbone down. And then breath through the fingers to release plie. And we'll finish. Good. All right, we'll go left. Here we go. 7, 8. We'll have brush, plie, and brush, plie, and brush. 2 PKs and fit. Same thing on block. Plie and brush, plie and brush. 2 PKs to the back. Optional arm. Plie, back, plie, back. 2 PKs, fit, thin side. To a plie, 2 dégagés to a plie, back, 2 PKs and fit. And then we'll finish off with a quarter bras forward and a quarter bras back, and then we'll just finish no balance. So with arm up, or just arm side the whole time. 1, plie, 2, plie, third 1, 2, light PK. Same thing en bloc, out, plie, 2 PKs and fit. En bloc, and then a quarter bras. And really making the dégagés sharp, but the plie is nice and gooey in opposition. All right, here we go. And 6, 7, 8, push, plie, push, plie, push, plie, next side, plie, back, and push, to the back, plie, back, and and over a giant beach ball. We don't want to sink in our lower spine. Yeah, so we do that quarter draw back. We want to lengthen up and our upper back. Yeah, there we go. So we want to move from our upper back first, and then it can go into our lower back. Yeah, nice. Facing the bar, one last little degradation from first. So this is for our jumps. We'll start with our right leg. We're going to have down and 2 and 3 and 4. 4 degages. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go out, toe ball heel, push, lunge, push. 3 times out and first to the left. Down, 2, 3, 4. 4 degages. 6, 7, 8. Out, toe ball heel under, push, roll through, push, roll through, push. We'll repeat. So 4 down, count if you're doing sautés, but just rolling through our foot. 4 degages, and then 3 out, lunge, push, lunge, push, lunge, push, and first. After we do it right, left, we'll rise up, we'll find a balance. Coupe back, just on your own timing. Coupe back, and then we'll switch. Coupe back, just to find a balance on both sides. And we'll finish. Yeah, so really articulating through the feet, getting us ready for jumps. Here we go. And there we go. So we have that nice shape of the foot. All right, ronde-jambs. We're going to do 4 ronde-jambs, 2 counts each. 1 slow ronde-jambe on layer off the floor. We'll brush through to the back. Yeah, so 7, 8. 1 and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. On layer, brush. 2, 3, 4, brush front. Our knee leads to the coupe, to the back, and fit. And then we reverse it. Back and around, and 2, around. 2 counts each ronde-jambe. Now 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brush through a coupe, front, and fit. And then we do our quarter cross. We go forward for 4 counts, and 3, and 4. We find a passe just on flat, 7, and 8. Then we go back and we go up and lengthen out, 2, 3, 4. Now we switch our inside leg passe back, 6, 7, and 8. Then we'll go side, and we'll go away, and then either on flat or on releve, we'll find that passe balance. So your choice, flat or 1 on layer, 2, 3, 4, and brush, coupe, and back, and fit. If you reverse all that, vertebra forward, just finding a passe without moving the hips at all. Vertebra back, finding that passe. Side away, and then a passe. Balance. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, and these legs can be, when we do the brush through coupe and back, that can be low to feel your technique and the hips kind of stay in place. Or if you want, it can be high. That's your choice, whatever you're feeling right now. All right, here we go. Where you like pull the string and their legs just kind of like up. So that's kind of the feeling you want with this posture. We don't want to lift the hip at all. This is just kind of feel our forward alignment on flat first. So kind of imagine that string is pulling, it's just our leg shooting up. Nothing is affected in the upper body. All right, here we go to the left. your own stretch. Let's see, this one's good. So whatever you need to stretch. What was that? Oh yeah, of course. There we go. Take you a little way and stretch. You're welcome to just keep the arm to the side if that feels good to you. Sometimes the port de bras feels good to me, but whatever you want to focus on. So on claw, we're going to do fondue to the front and lower and fit, develop, down, passe to the front and fit. Same thing on claw. Heel it up to a coupe, knees straight at the same time. Lower to tendu, close front first. We'll develop to the side and 7 and 8. Fondue, knee leads to the back, lower to tendu and fit. Develop to arabesque and 7 and 8 on quad and side. We don't change the first time, and then we develop and up and fit. And then we'll finish it, no bounds. Yeah, so fondue and development on quad. For the fondue, we're going to put the knees straighten together at the same time. And for the development, make sure that we're really pulling up on that standing hip, especially as we go to the side. Pull up here, and then keep the chest open. The tendency is to sink. Yeah, so keep this open as we do those developments. All right. I think this is some ballet music. Okay, here we go. As we do the fondue, keep doing that same thing. We want to put the leg a little bit in front so we can have that heel shining forward. And as we go to the developing from that passe, think of that heel, the hip kind of staying buried in that socket, and the heel coming forward so our leg's a little bit in front of our hip. Yeah, there we go. So you don't let the heel become hidden. Okay. All right, to the left. 8. We'll strike 1 and hold, and 2 and hold. 1, 2, 3 and hold, and strike. Hold, heel comes in back, strike. Hold, heel in front, strike, switch, strike, and hold. Same thing back, 2 slow. Reach, energy firing over the toes. 1, 2, 3, hold, and strike, and 2, and 1, 2, 3, and hold. We'll plie, and then we can angle it a little bit towards the bar, and then our inside leg is going to come to a coupe back. Now we'll see for coupe turns. So we'll just balance here and coupe back, and then finish. 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 3, and hold. En bloc, and then inside leg coupe back. Really firing energy through the toes as we strike for those frappes. All right. And our preparation is tendu 7, flex on 8. Here we go, Ghostbusters. So we kind of have to remember that and anticipate by pulling up on the standing hip and then melting the ribs down and keeping that standing armpit with lots of air in it. Not the shoulder up. The shoulder's still down, but there's lots of space here. We don't want to collapse on that side. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right, let's go to the left. And so 7, 8, brush, place to tendu, plie, and stretch, and 2, mas to the side, 1, lower, plie, stretch, and 1, going through that tendu, so we place it gently down, to the back, tendu, plie, stretch, and 1, fifth, and 1, fifth, to the side, place it, grow taller, plie, stretch, 2, grand mas. And then we'll just finish there. Yeah, so each time we do a grand mas, whether it's fast or slow, we should always be going through that tendu each time. So we're doing it slow first. So this helps us place it down gently and stay lengthened without slamming it down. Yeah. I teach so many kids and it's just like we're not elephants. So 1 place plie and then 2 tendus. Okay. Here we go. talking about stuff, he's trying that heel forward.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, to the left. So it's 46, so we're gonna just, if you have time, we're just gonna do like one quick little thing in center. But we'll take the bar away, you can go grab water. Here we go. Thank you. Look at us using real bars again.
I know. Not my little flimsy one that you can't put
Anyway,
anyway.
I know. Having to work around my dog going on my feet.
Me too.
Did I turn it on? Oh well. Alright, so this will be our last thing that we have time for today with our preview class. I'm going to give some modification in case there's people that want different things. So I'll kind of give the Ballet Basics version, and I'll give little modifications if you or other people watching want to add in those as well. So Ballet Basics version, we're going to have 4 slow tendus to the side. Their preparation 7 and 8. We have slow. Up and in and switch and in and switch and 5 and 7 and 8. Arms can stay side for tombe, pas de bourre, tombe, pas de bourre. Slowly up to passe and switch to the left. And then we'll start from the left. Slow and 5 and slow and 5 and slow. 5, slow. 5, tombe, pas de bourre, tombe, pas de bourre, and slow that marionette dog in, not moving the hips. 6, and switch to the other side. Yeah, a little modification if people want. You can do 8 faster, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just a little faster. Adding an arm if you would like to for the pas de bourre. Pas de bourre. And then if you want, you can do a clear Blvd and switch. Yeah, some modification. 8 going back. Same tombe, pas de bourre. If you're feeling jazzy, take it to a Blvd to balance. Yeah, or we'll just do a slow. 2, 3, 4, tombe, pas de bourre, tombe, pas de bourre. And then just slowly keeping that balance on flat and slowly lowering it back down. Yeah. I'll do the basics, the slow one, and if people want to add in stuff, then maybe. Here we go. jump now. I don't have my downstairs neighbors below me. Let's just do kind of music so I'm not giving weird timing. Come on. Now my music's buzzing. Maybe
Oh,
so,
no.
let's see. This happens all the time, I don't know why. Okay, we're back, let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do this one twice through, but we'll do it once and then we'll stop and then we'll do it one more time. So we can kind of do it right and left. So, kind of a little bit of a tricky thing when we go from a jump, we're gonna go into a releve. So we gotta force ourselves to send that energy down so we don't pop up for the releve. So we're gonna keep the arms down. We're gonna do 4 sautés in first. And 1, 2, 3, 4, releve. 6, 7, 8 to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, releve. 6, 7, plie. We cross into fifth. Changement. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, we're jumping again. Now, so 4 in first. 1, 2, 3, 4, releve, balance, 7, 8. Second, 2, 3, 4, releve, balance, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of triplets. 1, 2, gooey plie. 1, 2, gooey plie. So we did all this at the bar. So this is that same kind of feeling of working through our feet and have that nice cat-like landing. And then sending that energy down as we releve up. And
you.